Good morning, children. Today we will continue with the explanation of Chapter 1, Dear Mrs. Naidu by Mathangi Subramaniam. In the next part of the story, little Sarojini tries to point out the differences between herself and Mrs. Sarojini Naidu. She says, "It may sound very rude, Mrs. Naidu, but the very first difference is that I am alive and you are not." She points out that Mrs. Naidu had written a poem in English which was very long and had thousands of lines when she was only 12 years old, while she could never accomplish such a feat. Also, she adds that Mrs. Naidu had topped the Madras University matriculation exam when she was only 12, while she, at the age of 12, is only in Standard 6. Mrs. Naidu lived in a big house with lots of brothers and sisters and maids to do the housework, while little Sarojini lives in a one-room house. She has no brother or sister and her mother works as a maid. Now, as we move further in the story, we can see she writes that she was impressed by the character of Mrs. Naidu when she came to know about her from a book she was reading about her life, given by Vimla Madam. Little Sarojini thinks that Mrs. Naidu was a person who did not accept anything that was wrong. From a very young age, she stood up to her parents, teachers, and adults. She supported whatever was right and always in favor of truth. Sarojini is impressed when she read all about her contribution to the struggle of the country. In the end, she adds, "We may be having lots of differences, Mrs. Naidu, but at least we have something in common. That is our first name." Now, you see, children, what the story is all about. We have read the summary. You have the story in front of you. Please read the chapter thoroughly, try to learn the word meanings, and solve the worksheet being sent with this video. If you still have some problems, you can send your queries on WhatsApp and Hangout. I'll be always there to solve it.